So today we're going to show you how we make our infamous fire starters. They're very easy to make and they work incredible. It takes about 3 of them to start any fire, any kind of wood while camping. You'll see here I have 3 different items. I have these cotton rounds. These are discs that they're basically just cotton pads for taking off makeup and wiping your face. We have a candle, plain white, and we have a set of tongs here. We also, it's important to this, you could probably make some sort of modifications, but this is a Camp Chef. It's a propane grill, and the reason that we like to show this is that basically these candles absolutely fit perfectly down in here. So we're going to melt the wax out of this, and what we're going to end up doing is putting it into a pot that we have for making these. And once we dip the pads, we usually put them on cardboard. You can see we've used this once before, and what'll happen is they start to build up wax over time, and then what'll happen is you put them on here, put them in a cool, dry place. They'll dry, and then they become easy to pull off and store. And basically what happens is when you need one, you just grab one, light the corner of it with a lighter. Once it's burning and has a flame, you can light others, and 3 of them usually starts a pretty good campfire. So give us a second here. We're going to go ahead and get the setup. We're going to start melting the candle, and we'll show that aspect. So as you can see, this has already started to melt, and we have this on the lowest setting for this candle. I usually like to look in the top here and see if it's melted away a little bit, because there seems to be a little bit thicker wax, and you can see right there it started to. We also forgot to mention that all of these components were bought at Dollar Tree for $1 a piece. So the tongs, this candle was $1, and the pads were $1. So I'm going to see if I can do this very carefully with one hand. What we're going to do is we're going to try to grab this with the tongs without burning ourselves, and we're going to show you on the camera what happens here. You should be able to shake this and get that candle to go right in there. Maybe not. Still a little hard yet. Okay, we'll go ahead and put it back here and let it melt a little more. But you can see we started to get the melted wax in there. All right, we're going to try this one more time here. Ooh, almost there. Almost heard it come out. Usually you get a little bit of heat built up on the glass, and it'll start to melt and it'll slide right out. But today it's giving us a hard time. All right. There it goes. There it goes. Watch. No, it doesn't want to do it. There we go. That's perfect. Now I can let that. We'll let that get the rest out of that glass. We're going to do another one. We're going to do 2 or 3 of these, and then we'll come back with, once we start melting here, we'll show you how to make the pads. All right. Okay, so we have all 3 in here now. We're going to melt them down, and we'll be back shortly when we're going to start dipping the pads. Okay, here we are. Show them the wax. Wax is fully melted. And we're going to take a pad, and we're going to just, all we do is dip, shake it once or twice, put it on the board here. And once you get the rhythm set up, that's all you got to do. And we'll be back when these are dried, and we'll start peeling them off. So you saw how, here, show them 1 or 2 more here. And a couple of them stick together here. That's all right, here. Sticks together, doesn't, no harm. Dip it, throw it on the board. You will get it I'm going fast for the video, but you're better off to let the wax drip because you don't need excess wax. Okay, here we are. We're back the next day. These have been in a cool, dry place. I just wanted to show you what they actually look like here. They kind of snap off, and that's basically the finished product. They're nice and hard. And I've stored them in a compartment basically underneath the RV, and they don't melt. And when they light, like I said, 2 or 3 of them light on the edge here, and then you can light the other 2 from it, and they'll burn for quite a while. They'll usually start just about any fire. So basically you can reuse this cardboard if you just pull these off. Sorry, let me get one that's see how they basically just pop off. That's it. Great homemade fire starters and very inexpensive. So here we are. We're going to show you the final product and how it works with our fire starters made at home. We're going to put 3 in here, and we're starting what we like to call a log cabin or a chimney type fire. And we're going to go ahead and get these started now. Let's see how they light here. They do take a little bit to get going because as soon as the wax, you can see it probably starting to melt there. But literally once it gets going, that's about all we need to do. And my lighter is almost out of fuel here. Get the 2 of them going. Good enough. And we'll go ahead and add another piece of here to the, and then we'll finish building out our cabin. Should put this piece aside. And we'll show this going here hopefully in just a minute. So I'll show you a little bit more here how it keeps going. They burn pretty nice, and we'll show you the fire here hopefully burn pretty well in just a few minutes. But